Okay, welcome everybody to the Akashic Weekly Tune-In. So this is to tune in, to tune up your life. So this is really supporting you with your Akashic record connection, your practice, so that you can build your own confidence in connecting in with your own records and connecting in with your guides, getting that wisdom, getting that understanding, insights, and of course, activating healing. This is just one method of accessing your Akashic records, and it's a really useful way for me to hold space for a lot of people and take you into your Akashic records. But of course, you can do your Akashic record connection in multiple ways. It doesn't have to be through a journey. It can be in a very conscious way as well. Okay, so that said, we are doing a karmic debt clearing today, which is very exciting. I don't think I've really specifically focused on karmic debt before, but as I was tuning in, this is what really came through, and it was inspired by the Deception and Betrayal card from this week's weekly guidance, which I actually chose as well. So this is going to be perfect. And so karmic debt is really about our past life choices or other people's past life choices, present life choices, of course. And it's where there is a debt. It's where there is this like a paying back, as it were. But debt, debt has very negative connotation. But debt is actually just seeking balance, as in karmic debt. Karmic is our choice and consequence. And so when we've got karmic debt, it can come through as unresolved lessons, patterns, energetic imbalances, usually past life, but it can be present life as well. And it's not punishment, it's really about growth. Recognizing where we have these imbalance, where we have these repeat patterns that can come through our relationships, they can come through our finances, they can come through our connection with ourselves and our self-worth. So we can have these repetitive life patterns, we can have unresolved emotional wounds, we can have difficult relationships where we feel attracted to a particular person, it's challenging, it's difficult, but there's this connection and it's like, oh my God, I just can't get away from this person, I can't stop thinking about this person. But it is a really challenging relationship. So it can be difficult relationships as well. I know that some people, and I don't really kind of sit in this camp, but some people might also feel that that's like a twin flame connection as well, but I'm not even going to go into that topic. It can also block your soul gifts, your karmic debt, and also there's a sense of being owed by the world maybe, or by other people, or that you owe people. And so that can play up as this kind of pattern of needing to pay back, but you're not sure why you're needing to pay back, but there's just this sense that I owe people, I owe life, I owe the world. So it puts you in this kind of pattern of self-sacrifice, always being in servitude. So that's our personal karmic debt. But we can actually carry other people's karmic debt, and that is what we're focusing on today. And this is why this potentially could be its own masterclass, because we could do some whole like self-reflection, shadow work with this, and then do a whole big clearing. So do let me know actually in the comments if you feel that that would be a good session for me to actually host, because I do feel that there's a lot of meat on the bones, as it were, that we could actually really go to town with. We're looking at other people's karmic debt in this session, and we're only going to look at a couple of things as well. So we've got soul contracts and agreements. So these are things that we can obviously do at soul level, and we agree to take on somebody else's burden out of love or out of duty. We can have ancestral karma that's coming through the generational lineage, that's unconsciously taken on, and that can then manifest as inherited fear, belief systems, or patterns of self-sacrifice. We can have energetic cords to people that have their karma, and we're so entangled, so enmeshed that we are actually picking up their karma as well, or we're wanting to do the karma for them so that they don't go through the pain, or we just want to help and support, but we take on that karmic debt, or we're influenced by that karmic debt. And we can take on past life vows, oaths, and promises where we take on other people's karma to fulfill the vow. So it's a self-fulfilling prophecy that, or block, that we are continuing. So today, influenced by this particular card, which for me is not necessarily deception and betrayal, it's more about you have the key, you have this karma, and it's time to now put it into the past. This karmic debt, we're just going to close it down, we're repaying it back, we're closing all of those doors to that karmic debt, releasing all of the cords or whatever it is that that needs to be cleared and completed so that we can continue with our own karma. You know, karma's neither negative or positive, it's just how we see that karma. But of course, our karma definitely has an energetic frequency. And so if we're, you know, constantly lying to people, then we're going to have people that lie to us, you know, because that's just the relation of that frequency that's connected to that choice of, you know, us choosing to lie. Then people are going to choose to lie to us because it's what comes back to us, or we choose to lie to ourselves, not see the truth. So deception and betrayal. So are you ready? Hi, Julie. Good to see you here. Hi, Sonia. I'm just having a little look at the comments. Love your blouse. Thank you very much. I've not worn it for a good while. Yes, that would be a great session. Okay. Morning, Natalie. Good to see you here. Sonia says, yes, something about healing with the collective feels perfect. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And yeah, I'm not even going into collective karmic debt. Because this is, even though this is karmic debts, others' karmic debts, this would be people that we would know. It's not even the collective karmic debt. There's definitely a session in this, I think, that I could host. So yeah, let me know if you would be interested in attending that, because I think it would be useful. And also, the way that this is showing up for us, this was one of my charts. It's actually impacting this other karmic debt. Others' karmic debt is impacting our self-worth and identity. So it might have us feel inferior, worthless, not to massive great degrees, but it might be just these little, you know, like slithers of every now and again feeling inferior, worthless, feeling stupid. That's really interesting, actually, because there is something really around that for me that really, I will do anything to not feel stupid. There's a real shame that I have around that. Feeling inadequate, disliking of self or self-hatred. This is how this particular karmic debt of others is showing up for us, is how we are actually manifesting it and kind of carrying it through. So we're going to clear those influences as well. Okay, so without further ado, if you want to place your palms facing upwards, we're going to place our body into an open and receptive position, really letting the body elemental know that we're settling in and we are going to be connecting in with the records. I just want you to close your eyes, start to really come inward, really starting to connect with the body. And if you just want to give your feet a little rub on the floor, if you've got shoes on, then you may want to kick them off. Just so that we have this connection with the floor, really feeling the solidity underneath the soles of your feet, feeling the backs of the hands on the tops of the thighs, feeling the back rested against the chair or the bed, wherever you are, maybe on the floor, maybe against the wall. And then when you're ready, I want you to take a big deep breath in. And as you take that big deep breath in, you're going to call back all of your energy from across time and space, people and events. Breathe in this beautiful golden soul light, your light, back into the chest, back into the heart chakra. And on the out breath, I want you to release any fears, anything that may just be coming up that's discomfort, something that may be just like pinging deep within you around releasing this karmic debt. I'm just feeling that for some people, that there's this slight fear around letting it go because of what the consequence might be for the other person. So again, just take a big deep breath in. Calling back all of your energy from across time and space, people and events. Breathing your beautiful golden soul light deep into your chest. Breathing it in. Sense, feel, know, or imagine that golden light coming back to your heart. And on the out breath, just relaxing the shoulders, allowing all tension to flow away like water. Beautiful light just flowing off the shoulders, off the forehead, out of the jaw, just allowing everything to soften. And again, one more time, take a big deep breath in. Calling back all of your energy from across time and space, people and events. Breathing that soul light, that golden light deep into the chest. And on the out breath, just giving your body permission to relax even further. And with every out breath, releasing all fears, all non-beneficial energies, lower astral energy, anything in the auric field, all conscious levels, anything that you're holding within your multidimensional being on the out breath is released back to divine source light. And asking for your body elemental to continue that cycle of breath, of that release on the out breath. And on the in breath, continuing to breathe back your soul light. Breathe back divine source light into your heart chakra. And start to bring your awareness to your feet. And as you do, the thick, strong silver roots that you have in the soles of your feet start to make their way into the earth, going deeper and deeper into the soil, connecting in with your earth star chakra and activating that as the silver roots go through there, down towards the heart of Mother Earth, through the different levels and layers of the planet. Deeper and deeper. Down towards the heart of Mother Earth that is represented by a beautiful large crystal. Sense, feel, know, or imagine whatever kind of crystal chooses to present itself today to help you feel grounded and connected. As that crystal presents, you'll notice that there is a heartbeat within that crystal. Wrap your silver roots around the heart, around the crystal. And as you do, you feel an expansion in your own heart space, an opening of the heart chakra, especially at the back. And just allow that wave of unconditional love to come up from that crystal, from the heart of Mother Earth, all the way up through the silver roots and into your own heart chakra. Allow yourself to receive this unconditional love, knowing that you don't need to be or do anything to receive it. You are worthy. You are enough to feel and have this love. Allowing the earthiness and groundedness of these frequencies to now move through the physical body, through the chakras, the meridians, the nadis, all aspects of your multidimensional being taking on this crystalline color and energy. Increasing that sense of wellness within you. Up-leveling the sense of peace and calm. And allowing yourself to fully rest in the heart of Mother Earth. And as that crystalline energy starts to work its way through the aura and out into the room that you're in, for the highest good of all concerned, if there's any pets or people in the room that you're in, just asking for a further activation of their energy field if they choose it. Bringing balance and peace to them also. Unconditional love. This frequency, this light, dissolves all non-beneficial energy in the environment that you're in. And as that continues to move around you and to all corners of the space that you're in, your team and spirit start to step into the space. We invite them in to hold the space all around you. Beings of 100% pure love and light only, please. Allowing your team and spirit and any other guest guides that wish to step in. These could be galactic beings, ascended masters, angels, elemental beings. They may be your family members, your ancestors. We also invite, for the highest good of all concerned, any souls that we are carrying that karmic debt for. Should we be carrying karmic debt? We ask for those souls to also step into the space with the greatest love and respect, knowing that any clearing or healing that we do within our Akashic records and within our multidimensional being will be done for ourselves. And that connection or disconnection or completion will be done from our side. However, if there are any souls that we do carry karmic debt for, wishes to have their own clearing and healing, then they are invited to step into the records for that healing too. No obligation. This is for the highest good of all concerned. Just notice, sense, feel, or imagine if there are any souls. These could be partners, these could be friends from the past, these could be family members, ancestors from hundreds of years ago, maybe thousands of years. These could even be your galactic brothers and sisters. So knowing that our team and spirit are here, holding space for us, we now invite the 6 archangels to also step into the space, with Archangel Michael now stepping in behind you, Archangel Gabriel to your left, Archangel Raphael to your right. We invite Archangel Uriel to take a space in front of you. Archangel Sandalphon, please bring up the crystalline grid of the earth, a fiery white silvery grid of light. Just imagine yourself stepping onto that grid of light and your silver roots firmly implanting into that grid, bringing up any beautiful healing energies from Lemuria, from Telos, from Middle Earth. Anything that will support us with the releasing of this karmic debt, we request that now. Also asking for Archangel Metatron to bring down the Christ conscious grid of light, a fiery white golden grid above your head. Archangel Metatron brings this through your etheric chakras above your head and places that golden grid of light on the top of your crown. That golden light pours into the crown chakra, moving down slowly. And it either is stayed as a grid form, or it may have consolidated into a golden pillar of light. Either way, it is moving down into the physical body, filling up all of your physical aspects, all of your cells, your energetic and physical DNA, all atoms, all cells, all aspects of your multidimensional being are starting to hold this golden light. All the way from the head down to the toes, out, down into the earth and through your earth star chakra, also holding this golden light. For the highest good of all concerned, we're asking for the ancestral records to be opened up in the earth star chakra and that golden light to be sent to all ancestors, again, that wish to receive any healing, any light, any blessings that are available from this session. We do this unconditionally for the highest good of all concerned, allowing that light to go wherever it needs to go with the permission of all ancestors. Archangel Metatron takes a space above your head and connects in with the other 5 archangels. These angels now hold you in angelic white light. Just take a deep breath here for me. And on the out breath, start to focus your attention at your third eye, the point between your eyebrows. Start to sense, feel, know, or imagine a purple portal of light that is getting bigger and bigger, bigger and bigger. And it gets so big, you step through the purple portal of light. Head towards the large door in front of you. As you get to that door, you'll see your name, your date of birth, your place of birth, lighting up perhaps, or maybe on a plaque of sorts. Once you know your details are there, place your hand upon the door handle and open the door to your Akashic Records. Take a step into the space, into your cosmic library, and allow the door to shut behind you. Take a few more steps into this sacred soul space. And just allow yourself to relax. Knowing that you have come home. Knowing that you have access to any information you desire. Your Akashic record keepers step in beside you. Greet them in any way that feels appropriate. You may sense them, see them, maybe just know that they are there, or perhaps you can use your imagination. Just know that your record keepers are there. And they have big smiles upon their face, very welcoming, very pleased that you're here for this important work today. And your Akashic record keepers are inviting you now to start to walk. And you will find that perhaps there is a challenge with walking. And as you look down, you'll notice that there are books chained to your ankles, maybe chained around your legs. These represent the elements of karmic debt that you are carrying for somebody else. These books belong to them. They don't belong to you. They are not within your library. Perhaps the relationship information, the connection, the experiences that you've had together, yes. But these books need to be returned back to their library. Just notice how many books are chained to your ankles, how much aspect of debt, different types of debt are you carrying? And sense, feel, or know, do all of these pieces or these books of debt belong to the same person, or do they belong to different people? You'll know intuitively what that is. We invite now all of those souls that are connected to this karmic debt to step into your Akashic records. Open invitation for them to step in. And if they do not step in themselves, their record keeper will do. So there will be a representative of that person. Because you are ready to release the karmic debt. These souls all record keepers step to you, step in front of you. And I want you to gather these chains up within your hands, both hands, around all of the chains that you have around your ankles. Hold them with both hands bunched up. And I want you to now repeat out loud or in your mind, with unconditional love, understanding, forgiveness, and acceptance, I now release this karmic debt from my multidimensional being, from this current experience, and from my energetic field. All knowledge, all wisdom will be kept in my Akashic Records. All information updated. But now I request, I command that this karmic debt is released, it is completed, it is no longer mine to carry. And we ask for golden divine source light through a portal above your head to now again run through your crown chakra, through your heart, down into your palm chakras, and that golden light now dissolves those chains. Feeling the power, feeling the sovereignty in your reclamation of this decision, of this choice to release this karmic debt that was never yours to carry. That golden light dissolves all of the chains. And you'll notice that either the souls that have stepped forward to take the books, pick them up off the floor, or the Akashic record keeper of that soul takes the book off the floor. Again, we offer love and blessings and unconditional love and light to all of the souls and record keepers that have decided to step in to take that karmic debt back. And if it's for the highest good of all concerned, asking for that debt to also be repaid on the behalf of those souls that this is connected to. Knowing that all knowledge and wisdom and information will be updated in their Akashic records, but that energetic hold of karmic debt has also been completed and repaid. We now ask for a light code activation to release anything else that connects, that impacts perhaps our self-worth and identity. You'll notice that there is golden codes that are now starting to swirl all around you in your Akashic records, and perhaps around the souls that have also stepped in to receive this healing. Coding, symbols, orbs of light, and also an influx of golden butterflies now fluttering all around you and through your Akashic Records, representing the lightness that has been created, the expansion, the transformation that has happened here today. Just allowing yourself to receive this golden light, receiving any upgrades, any activations that need to happen in your energetic DNA or within the Akashic Records. This golden light, those codes, those symbols, those butterflies will do all of the necessary unlocking and adjustments. Just allow yourself to receive the golden light, feel the glow on your head and all around you. Perhaps noticing the other souls that have remained in your records also receiving that same activation. Feeling a wave of unconditional love coming through the Akashic Records. And again, anything that can be sent throughout time and space to all sentient beings. We ask for all light, love, healing, and blessings from this particular activation to go wherever they need to go, to the collective and throughout time and space for the highest good of all concerned. So you may notice that this golden light that's all around you, perhaps moving beyond your records and out into the galaxies, out into the universes, expanding and going wherever it needs to go, wherever the darkness needs light. And then that golden portal of light starts to fade above your head. And the souls that stepped in start to disappear back to their own dimension, own incarnation, wherever that might be. And then your Akashic record keepers step forward again to acknowledge that this transmission has been completed. We offer gratitude, we offer our thanks, we offer our love to our Akashic record keepers and all of the guides that stepped in today. And if there's any wisdom for you now to receive from your guides on your next steps after this session, in whatever way that is, you will receive that now, either with words, pictures, maybe a telepathic transmission that you can't even sense. It will be given to you now. And then when you're ready, start to head towards the door of your Akashic records, just noticing how much lighter you feel. When you get to the door, open the door and step out of your cosmic library. And when you're ready, out loud or in your mind, I want you to say, I now close my Akashic records. Head towards the purple portal of light there in front of you. And when you're ready, step through it. And slowly start to bring yourself back round. Taking your time, rubbing your hands upon your thighs with your hands, just grounding yourself back into the body, maybe rubbing your feet upon the floor. Have a stretch. And if you feel like journaling afterwards or just writing down what came through, and I do really encourage you to have an Akashic record journal for your journeys, just so you can see your progress, you can see what you're releasing. And your ego, you know, loves evidence. So when you can see that things are shifting, things that you're not being triggered as much by certain things, or like from today, we've done karmic debt, we've released karmic debt for other people. So how is that going to show up in your experience? It might be that your self-worth starts to really expand and grow. You really start to step into a new version of you, literally, because you are not in servitude anymore. You're not feeling inadequate. You're not feeling less than. There starts to be this courage and strength that comes through, but without actually tracking what it is they're actually doing, it's hard to then actually see how far we've actually come, you know, because we just kind of, well, I do, just bumble along. And it's like, it's not until you do some reflection or you find something that you've actually documented, and it's like, oh my God, I've come so far. Because we just tend to get on with it, don't we? Well, I do, tend to forget. So make sure you drink lots of water over the next 24 hours, because the healing will continue. The integration is going to continue. Your higher self and guides will manage the process, but journaling, drinking lots of water helps. Also just noticing what energy shifts are coming up, emotional shifts. It's all perfectly normal, but if you are not sure, then please do comment below this post or reach out to me privately, and I can support you in whatever way that is appropriate, or, you know, give some advice, etc. I would say most of you are fairly familiar with my work, so you know, and also energy healing and things like that. So you kind of have a great, probably depth of tools in your toolkit to help you with energetic shifts, and you know what they can look like. So they could look like lots of different things, but we know it's just part of the journey. So yeah, let me know how you got on. That was very interesting. I had three books, two on my left leg, one on my right leg. So I sensed that there's kind of two people there. Very interesting, and I definitely feel that there's a bigger session that could be done around this, because yes, I feel that there's a lot of karmic debt that needs to be cleared, that we're carrying about, that we don't need to, or it's ready to be repaid, it's ready to be closed down. But there's a part of us that I feel has connected an identity or something to that, and so the fear of actually releasing the karmic debt can be bigger than the karmic debt. It's causing more stress or more blockage, if you know what I mean. Yes, very exciting. Okay, so love and blessings, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that, and yeah, let me know how you get on. And if you do want to work with these cards in a deeper way, if you've got your own deck of cards, then the Akashic Magic Circle does open towards the end of this month. Reach out to me if you want to know more details about that training practice space, which is going to be very transformational in terms of your connection to the deck of cards and how you can use it in your life and business. Okay, love and blessings.